Side to the body, skips in, starts it at the right post. Will it sneak in? It will. Jimmy Rowe's got it. The Crows have kicked the first two of this final quarter.
He monstered that kick inside 50. McHenry to Seedsman, who spun into trouble. Hall with the tackle. Does it sit here for Scholl? He's in the pocket. He dribbles it through. And the Adelaide Crows keep the Roos at arm's length.
Emptied at the back. Bonner missed the tackle. Keys short to Rowe, not 15. Stepped around Zeeble pretty easily. Schonberg, they've got all the running now, the Crows, and it's a beautiful pass to Fogarty. For a man of his quality, this should be bread and butter. It certainly is. Look at that, straight through the middle. And Adelaide are out to a handy 22-point lead. It's been some of their young players, Scholl, McPherson, Murphy, all getting to work in this final quarter. Rolled the sleeves up, and they've jumped on the back of Rory Laird, who rolled the sleeves up right from the start of the game. McAdam, full of confidence, flies. Tex Walker with a little party trick down to Schoenberg, and they wrap it up with a big win.
Crows have well and truly run away with this one.
They've been good. Nothing against the Crows.
The 2021 surprise packet continues to soar up the ladder, and they outlast a gritty North Melbourne by 41 points.
Top, Cameron can get it and go. Can run to the top of the square and kick his fourth.
I'm still arguing the case. Tough night, isn't it, for the Magpies, who stay. Mark, play on. He takes the play on. Oh, Charlie Cameron. He's going to get another one, Charlie. You bet he will. He's got 5. To get that much purchase while he's been tackled, McInerney. Bailey, and over the head of Cockatoo. Archie came storming through. Nakai Cockatoo. The goal will count. He's got his second of the night. Brody Grundy, Coleman did well. Daniel Rich flicks it out. Got it in front of Berry. Danaher working back. Charlie Cameron, too good, too strong. And Charlie, he won't be giving this one off. An equal career high. Charlie Cameron on the siren. Kicks goal number 6. And what a night it's been. The Brisbane Lions, 85-point winners.
Hit Stewart with him. Mackay for a game high 16-point margin. Right in front, no problems. The Blues near three-quarter time lead by 16.
I'd love to get one back here. The Bombers. Hine, long bomb. McDonald Tipperwoody's going to fly. Didn't get near it. Snelling taken high. Was he? No. Hooker picks it up. Snap from the corner. Oh, Kyle Hooker take a bow.
Down to you, Jimmy.
Yeah, Adam Saad just came off with a bit of cramp, got treated for it. Be back up on the ground shortly.
Good news there, Jimmy. It's a big afternoon unfolding here for the Blues. Paddy Cripps, he rolls through, and the champ kicks it. They've been under all sorts of pressure. You know how this industry works, and they've responded. Stringer, he's sensing an opportunity, got it bending back, and Jake Stringer says, we're not done with yet. He was trying to draw a 50-metre penalty. There was no one there. And I reckon he's bounced it through. Carl Hooker kicks a miracle goal.
Trying to flick out of it was Gibbons. High footy. Betts. Cripps. Cunningham. Straightens. Goals. Blues by 15. This is the highest scoring game of the year. Mackay's going to finish it after the siren. For a share of the Coleman, but more importantly, for the entire 4 points. And he misses, but they are going to belt the song out here today.
Collingwood, advantage.
And they're happy to take it. De Goey
to side bottom. Petrevski's seat knew to go was there. Short ball, low ball, on target. Trey Rusco.
Tough to get around Sard, so he's just got to drop it on his left. It'll work. Chris going back with the flight, left footer. To Goey. Cox at the back. Brilliant. That's good.
Showing no signs of his age.
Blues desperate. Williams drives the ball forward. Roughhead gets a fist onto it. Little chance here for Fogarty. Finds Williams. Desperation for Adams. What a magnificent effort.
Blues have got to win it and got to take every risk, and they've all got to come off. Quaynor got in the way. Now Pendlebury. And that is a good result for Collingwood. He's doing it very professionally. Runs around and wins the game for Collingwood. That's fantastic.
They're ahead on the final siren tonight. Their first win of the year. He was good.
Cut that up high.
That was a little uncomfortable for Ham. Oh, but Cox is going to get it from just outside 50. And Ham can run in. Hooker. Let's see how nimble he can be. He gives it to Devon Smith. And it's a bit embarrassing at the moment for the Saints as Snelling finishes off the relay. Saints need to dig in, but they can't get their hands on the Sharon. McGrath. Hooker's coming out again. Is covered in the air. It bounces the way of Jones. This is extraordinary now. 78 points. Back for Merritt. He can kickstart another move forward. This time the full-back reacted a bit quicker, but it fell for the Bombers as it has all day. And McDonald tipping Woody can feast a little more. He's kicked his third. Ross just nudges it forward. Loney throwing himself at everything in his last quarter. Kept it moving. Awkward, but beautifully judged. With everything closing in on him, he's done well to hang on to the mark there. 2 goals straight, his return. And around he goes. And he's hit it pretty well. Couple of late ones for the Saints. Into the pocket, here's Membry. And one more over the top. Ross, watch out! That just about sums it up. Running hard to the end, and listen to those Bomber fans. An incredible performance. A glimpse into the future and a great response for the Bombers. Wow! Says Darcy Parish, who led the way from the start.
Tremendous record. Home and away games at the start of the season for Brownlow votes. Averages 1.05 Brownlow votes a game, the highest in the history of VFL AFL football. Nat Fyfe to kick his first goal. He pops it through. Goal for Fyfe in 200, and the skipper enjoyed it. They'll reload again. Walters back by hand to the skipper. Walters again, low piercing ball forward. That's good work by Fremantle. Dished off to Walters from 50 to give Sonny and the Dockers more of a spark. That's what you expect from the superstar. Nash sockers the ball forward.
Good pickup.
Beautiful pickup. That was Wilson coming in like a steam train. Chera sees something down towards the pocket. Clever mark from Swikowski. Lively customer. Hits it sweetly, just brings it back perfectly. 6 in a row for Freo.
We just see this contest. It was just that landing there with that right knee. You can just see the little bit of a bandage that is on it. Didn't land quite well, came off. Went to see the doctors for a little bit, went underneath, but obviously done for the day, and they've obviously used their sub already, the Hawks.
Stops, props, little squeezer inside. The Hawks stop it for the moment. Now Mundy, be at for him to kick a goal, and does kick a goal. Oh, Fyfe! Look at this man, that's what he does. Drives big trucks, surfs big waves, and takes big marks. Game 200. He's kicked a goal, he's taken a hanger. There's the Dockers move through the middle of the ground. Chera Doesn't quite get it over the top of Granger Barras. Follows up his work, though, to Banfield. He's got man out. Fife lets it go. Could have grabbed it, the skipper, but he was happy for Banfield to kick his third, and it's now a rout in Tassie. Little slider forward, diving Mark Sarong. He'll have a go after the siren for some icing on a very tasty cake for the Dockers. To really bring the crowd to their feet, Sarong goes the barrel. He doesn't quite time it, but I appreciate the effort, as do Dockers fans. In a good day for Fremantle, they get the job done by 62 points. Hawkins wants it in the pocket. Cameron's in the goal square. It's the dream team for the Cats. Off the ground, Dowhouse, straight to Hawkins. Tom's got another. Umpire calls them to go. Clark, who is a speedster if he gets any space. Sends it towards Cameron. He's outnumbered. Comes to the ground to the dangerous Rowan. Hawkins to Cameron. Hawkins to Cameron. Geelong fans will enjoy the sound of that. He dishes it off unselfishly. Menengola finishes.
Mark O'Connor on the bench with ice on his left hamstring, so he's done for the day. A bit of a late injury surge for the Cats.
Kaluki Dowhouse in his 200th game, the premiership dog, now Cat. Sheed always works hard. Gaff continues to run and run and run. Drops it forward. Oh, Henry uses the body.
Tough day, Cripps.
Oh. Stanley. High ball from Kelly. There's that marking that you're talking about from Henry.
It's been awesome, Henry.
Duncan. Isaac Smith. Now to Buse. He's got space ahead of Hawkins. And that's really nice looking football from Geelong. Trots in. Makes good contact. Crowds up behind the goals.
There's not a 98-point difference between these two teams.
Inside 50 ball. That's a big grab from Allen late in the day. He said at the start of the coverage he could be the best player in the competition in 2 years, John O'Brien. Allen from 50. Doesn't really time the ball. Home crowd enjoys it. Sneaks through for a behind. It's a good day for that man, Jeremy Cameron, on debut. He kicks three. And his team have a massive 97-point win. The Cats over the Eagles.
And over the top, Sexton, meanwhile, gets the free kick. So the Suns looking for the first of the last. Big chance for Burgess. Ellis. Have a look at that. The umpire hardly had to move. Suns.
Atkins got the first handle on it. Now Brandon Ellis step back inside. Not an easy man to get around Sean Burgoyne. And he finds Isaac Rankin 55 metres out. Starts to pop it up the Ben King direction. Oh, Mark, free kick. Advantage is paid. Sexton's got the goal. Got a couple.
It's Noah Anderson who is going to be subbed off with that left ankle injury.
Thanks to Jude Bolton for that beautiful kick. Atkins. Alex Sexton came out and 39 goals in season 2019. He's normally pretty accurate. And Sexton kicks goal number 3.
Powell, Western Australian, just misses his man. Shields feeds the ball. Greaves from about 48. It's a long ball. It's accurate. It's got everything they were looking for. And for Rosas, his first win, and for the Suns. An odd evening. Not Darwin, not Metricon, but the Sydney Cricket Ground. A win over the Hawks, the biggest tally under Stewie Dew. Another 4 points to Gold Coast.
Space up the middle.
Redmond has spotted it. Across comes Ash, but it's plucked by Heppel, who looks over the top. And here's fresh legs. Guelphy, does he take him on? Great chase from Buckley, but Guelphy, the sub, delivers. And the Bombers kick 2 in a hurry in the final turn.
Whitfield. Taranto, oh, there's trouble. Green heard the footsteps, got it back to Taranto, and then Kelly running into space. The right space at the right time for Josh Kelly.
Here's Guelphy again. Little chip kick inside 50. They keep getting repeat entries. McDonald, Tip and Woody went back to Snelling, stepped around one, and the banana finish. It is game on a Saturday afternoon in Sydney. Waits to see what kind of leads there are forward. He'll go sideways. Confidence in that kick to find Merritt, who chips it, and there's a chance here for the set shot. Can Langford produce what Redmond did from long range?
Down by 8 points. Less than 2 minutes. The monster! The monster! The Bombers have taken a lot of punches, and they're still standing. So, where is Toby?
Giants got one behind play.
Mumford takes it out of the ruck, tumbles it towards Hopper on his left. He's got it! Hopper skips with joy. It's a giant relief in Sydney. But the Bombers have lost no fans this afternoon. Phillips from downtown. Jones, Perkins, McDonald, Tip and Woody. Langford curls it around his shoulder for a goal. No! Langford! It's been paid. It's back to a 2-point ball game. Mumford needs to move it quickly. Here's Merritt. Can they get a mark? No! They can't. And the Giants survive a massive scare. A giant scare at their home stadium. Essendon, so brave, so impressive, but the 4 points go to the Giants.
Nice drop step. Kicks at 60, gets it inside 50. Bruce almost collects it. Mike Crummett, shrug off. No goal kicker. Sensational. It's a one-kick game. Cousins hit the belly of the ball. McAvoy. O'Brien. Seedsman. Schomburg. McAdam. Big fly. The frequent flyer takes a huge grab. And actually got a hand on it. Great to have four-time premiership star Jason Dunstall, two-time premiership star David King with us, along with Nick Dalcetto. Brown tracks it down. Out of play. There won't be time to go coast to coast, and Matthew nicks nose. They've lost a game from 32 points up. They could have been inside the top 8 tonight, but they'll be outside the top 8. Hawthorn have won a classic. A high-scoring, free-flowing, retro-style epic. Well, they kicked less goals than their opposition and won through weight.
Hunt to Salem to Hunt. Like the look of this build-up. Handballs over the top. Neil Bullen, Pickett asked for it. He was ignored. And it's going to be a free kick. Downfield, it'll go to Petrarca. So Petrarca to become the 9th individual goal kicker. He knew that Jason's eyes were glued on him. And he said, take that, that's perfection.
And here is a chance for Ainsworth. Look at the rundown from Neil Bullen. That is what Simon Goodwin will show in the review. Probably not that from Stephen May, but then the Cosy Pickett tackle.
How good was that tackle?
A kick inside 50 and a mark to Sam Flanders. They call him the freak from Fish Creek. Forget that. Just convert and end the goal drought finally for the Gold Coast Suns.
The D's dismantled the Gold Coast Suns and put the competition on notice. They can pile on a score if they need to.
What has been a horrible third term for them. Now into this final term, it's Mark Murphy with his second kick of the game coming on as the sub, and Nunes takes the mark.
And I think.
So Jack Nunes comes in, must kick this goal to get Carlton back into it, and does. Great mark, great goal, fantastic centre break.
Plays on, chips the ball forward to Anderson, marks on his chest. From 50, keeps it reasonably low. Has it got the legs? It does! Anderson kicks his first, and the Roos continue on their merry way.
As Mackay drops it like a hot spud, and Fisher will take a shot at goal from about 30 out on. Well done to the skipper. Thomas now, long and strong. Here goes Larkey. He's got it into the open goal. Here's your half a dozen. Here's a personal best, and that's the game done and dusted.
Mackay, Martin glides on the footy. Outside of the foot is clever to Cripps. Larkey on the bench at the moment with his 6. Over the back. Here comes Pollock. Taron Thomas has got 4. And they get it to Larkey. It's back towards Scott again. Now Nunes. Here he is. Scott by hand. Larkey's got 6. Goes the snap. Larkey for 7. There you go. Party time for the Roo boys. This is exactly what the Roos have done to the Blues. A 7-goal third term was where the damage was done. Well done to the Kangaroos. They have their 4th win of the season. In the end, they nail Carlton by 39 points.
Inside, what can the two work together? Well, he brings Mitch Georgiades back into the equation.
This man is probably best on ground again today.
Yeah, just...
I thought you just said Travis Boak was best.
No, he's in the mix. In the mix, Anthony.
Boak doesn't get it because of his kicking.
That's 8 intercept marks. Bergman. Oh. Who's on Robbie Gray?
You don't mind that one.
Well and true. Challenging kick from 50 metres out. Oh, and Mays. There's no doubt the appetite is still there for more.
Had a great start to the game, Murph.
Winds to Houston. And Dixon again. He's already looming largest. Dixon from 50. Much tougher than the last. But the same results.
No.
If Geelong win and Port win, it'll come down to percentage, won't it?
Yes, as long as Melbourne
That's
win.
why they got you off the All-Australian Committee, I think, Roo.
As long as Melbourne win this week. There's the mark to Bergman. It's no stopping here.
I think they're going to be right up there. Just remember, they only got beaten by 6 points in the prelim final last year, and I think they're a better side this year. And Richmond's out of the equation now.
Burn-Jones for Houston. Oh, there's going to be another 50. 300 games of football. He's been a skipper. He's been a multiple All-Australian. And ultimately, his career ends. Congratulations to Mark Murphy. 300 great games of AFL football.
Bounced in front of both ruckmen. Hunter Clark, Rewell's tackle was good and timely and effective, and he's been rewarded. It's just a little 1%, less than 1%, and great insight from Joel Selwood. Jack Rewell takes his time. He's got 3.
There's just no space for...
It's almost got harder, hasn't it, as the night's gone on. There was nothing at all, and look at that. It's just Bob Pratt in 24, and as JB said earlier, that's 680, exactly halfway to plug it. Wilkie got an awful bounce. Arts, beautiful movement. Castagna wanted it short. Reebok looking for goal number 5. Very capable left and right. Left foot snaps the option. 5 goals, Jack Reebok in Matty's match. Short, Rioli, you just can't contain this group at all. Jack's got a bit of a head of steam up, sensing a bag of 6 on offer. Play on some call, they're out everywhere. Bolton can take a bounce. He can draw the defender out, and he shares it with Arts. Just out on playing in the grand final last year, Jake Arts. He'll be super hungry, and he drills it home.
There it is. Celebration time for the Tigers. And a reality check for the Saints.
Quite find that initially. Oh, he put everything he had into that hand pass, and it's turned over. And here are the numbers again for the Saints. 1-on-1 as the Saints take it to the max. Jeff again back out wide from Cousins. And then Frost delivers. Hand to hand, waiting, and good presentation that time. Smart play by McAvoy. Jason.
He's one of the best set shots for a ruckman I've seen. But distance-wise, it might trouble him.
Not at all. Strikes it through the middle. Ryder found a way. Ross. Hill. Possession 26. Dynamic out of the middle. All straight lines to full forward. Mismatch in size. And Higgins helps himself at the back. And isn't he loving it, Jack? 4 goals. A little club talk going there, really, with Q1. Butler back to full forward, and Membry takes the mark.
Quarter one, Hutto, in case you couldn't figure it out.
Jones denied this time. Crouch came through as the backup, and the Hawks win this little mini battle. Hardwick to centre half forward. Moore ran through the arc and kicks truly. And Wingard back into the team, and Burgoyne not too far away either. Hill sends it forward again. Clark's timing was superb. He got the handball to King. He had to sort it out on relay, and Clark will kick the goal. But the good St Kilda turned up today at Marvel Stadium just to reassure the Saints, players, coaches and fans that they can compete.
Robbie Fox, who was the sub, individual goal kicker for the Swans. From directly in front, it's elementary, and the margin has blown out.
An important player come finals time is Papley again, getting involved at the centre clearances. Charges the footy, full steam ahead, and then goes for goal. A bit of individual brilliance from Tommy Papley.
I want to finish this quarter off on a high. Lovely fake there by McInerney towards Franklin. Franklin's got it.
But to make things really difficult, Cameron kick.
Oh, I'm just going to jump in, Jerry, because Buddy Franklin is 5-star. It's a risky kick from Power. Now they can torch them on the turnover. Franklin's there. What does Papley do?
He has Rowbottom, who has Dawson. And he had options wide. Instead, he drove it towards Franklin again. And he's going to get a half a dozen.
And Bud's going to be the beneficiary.
He's got his 6th. And he's got 8 to go to get 1,000. And Bud's filling his boots.
It'll come the way of Lukosius, and they've got some players through the middle, starting with Fiorini. Corbett from the side. Couldn't quite clutch that double grabber. But pushing it out front was Ainsworth, and a chance for King, and King's going to dribble it through, and that's his 4th for the afternoon.
Fox again with a nice little sidestep. Can he find a mark inside 50? He can. Heaney drifted in a bit of space.
50 for the day, Joey.
This offensive juggernaut, they just keep getting better. As he gets the lecture from the umpire, you can't step off your line.
I'd like to think by now he knows the rules.
Yeah. So don't distract me. Let me just finish this one off.
Is he standing right behind him?
He's breathing down his neck. For some icing on the cake for the Sydney Swans. He's got the goal. It's their biggest score of the year.
Another inside 50. Here's Kennedy at the fall of the ball. Almost trips over. Decides, well, I may as well have a shot. And he's just about wobbled that through. I think it might have hit Conker's foot.
He's not celebrating.
I reckon it's touched on the hand, but I reckon it's come off Langdon's boot.
It has to. It sneaked through.
That's a goal to Langdon. He owed them one.
First 3 tools they pick in their back line are handling Pearce, given that they're all fit, handling Pearce and Ryan.
Langdon able to get it out, and here's Brander on the burst to off the outside of the boot, straightens up and sends it through. Classy goal.
Good spot. Collier again. Oh, what a mark! What a mark! Rotham is just magnificent. Duggan, long and strong. Kennedy, up he goes. Off hands, Kelly. The handball over the top. Darling. doesn't get the free kick. And that's it. Look at those tired men out on that ground. They have thrown everything at it. And a fantastic win to the West Coast Eagles by 59 points.
Good afternoon. Back to Dunkley, who got it going with a smother. Norton's out. Bailey Dale, one-handed take. Which option are you going to pick out? There's two at the back, and it's Josh Bruce's day. He's now got 7.
Cunnington, Davies Uniacke, Lazaro, where does he go? He's got Larkey open wide. Takes everyone on. Lazaro finished the job. Yes, he does.
English from Goldstein. Haley Scott couldn't get the handball out. Liberatore. Just incredible at that part of the game. Bontempelli, long bomb from outside 60. Launches to the goal square, and he could not have hit that any sweeter.
So he knows he's got the trip. Instead of that, he punches a low one for Bruce. Great family history at the club. And McRae pumps a long one. Young has to stand under it. Mackay just walked into the tackle. Now Bailey Dale can add to the Kangaroos' pain. Bontempelli fans it by hand out to Daniel and then gets it back. Stretches past Cunnington. Long inside 50 ball. Norton at the back. Scott. Dogs get another one. To Daniel, now Smith. Norton's out the back. Bruce is too. Listen to the crowd. Josh Bruce. He's got it.
Doing what we saw regularly in years gone by. He goes, Bailey Williams, he's not done yet. Josh Bruce, he's got a chance to kick 10 now. Directly in front, no one going to worry about. Josh Bruce has got 10 goals. 10-goal afternoon and celebrations all round there. Siren is going to sound without further score, and that is a record 128-point win to the Western Bulldogs.